Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed the little Hasset video from yesterday. I have about 5 episodes planned out. The last 2 I think are going to be the best ones. I'm excited about it. Thank you guys for supporting that. I had some ideas about, some more comedy type videos, some, relatable stuff, some, top 3 new, different stuff that I was planning on doing a while ago, and then a certain someone called LX was like, hey, you should do comedy videos. It's like, maybe I'll try it. So, if you want to see more of those, let me know, and I might start doing some more. But, we got a brand new Atlas release going down. Well, I guess technically it's not Atlas, but it is basically all Atlas. So, it's version 4.80, which should be live by the time that most people watch this, hopefully. We've been waiting for this update for, like, 12 hours almost? 10 hours now? PG. But, yeah, PG as always, late, but it is amazing. I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys enjoy listening, because let's get to it. Alright, so, generally speaking, they updated the intro video with new art and lore. I think that they're referring to the brand new, or like, when you first get the game, and then they have like this lore sequence of introducing you to the, plot and characters that they don't really fully explain, and then it kind of goes away and you never hear about it again. I think they're referring to that, and that's always nice, it's not really going to affect people who have been playing the game for a while, but it's always nice to see some new stuff. I think it's been the same since, like, way before I started, which was, like, 3 years ago. So, kind of nice. The new Dustfall seasonal map, which you can change and switch between the seasonal map and the default one. Thank you, PG. I love that. I think they should do that with all maps, and I think they should allow you to use any map, okay? Hear me out. I just kind of would like to be able to use some of the older maps, because there were some amazing maps. Like, I think it was last Halloween's map. That was so good. I loved it. And then they took it away, and I was so disappointed. But I love that map. So I think if they could bring back some of the old maps, that would be great. But yeah, that's something that they're adding in. Updating the game icon, which is kind of nice. Now, new quests will be added in the quest tabs in Atlas to keep you on the path to becoming stronger in Atlas. I love this. New quests, I think it just kind of brings... It just gives an incentive for people to play. It keeps people involved in the game. It helps people like me who... most players have already finished the, Atlas quests previously, right? They're really easy. Like, I didn't have to do anything when they came out. I just got all the prizes. I think it would be really nice if they add some quests that are extremely hard to get. Just something that you work towards and give good rewards for it. Because it gives an incentive to the grinder. Because there's a lot of people who grind out so much and they don't really get a whole lot for it. Having these quests, and including the new weekly quests that are going to be coming out, which I'm really stoked for, I really hope they give out some good rewards. Because it'll give these players who constantly are in-game doing stuff, grinding out, doing attacks, it will give them something to work towards. So, I'm really excited about that. Good job, PG. Bug fixes are always nice, causing some value packs. The egg token bonus, I know, was a big issue last week. Wait, no, last week was PvP. The week before that during breeding. It was a huge issue, so I'm glad they fixed that out. Event chests not to drop when destroying monuments during events. Definitely a problem. I'm hoping that it completely fixes it, like, from now on. I know it's PG, and their codes don't work consistently ever, but I'm really excited. So, it fixed an issue as well where it, like, made a... Oh my goodness, like, stop. So, basically, they fixed issues where it was unable to use in-game mail. Alright, I know that probably, like, yeah. Fixed an issue where player attacks in Atlas would not count. That was a big one. Camera panning issue, and they would appear online... Sorry, players would appear offline on the attacks-less battle screen, but appear online in their profile. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, they fixed that. That's always nice. Fixed various Atlas crashes, always a plus. Corrected misaligned text. Fixed glory scaling that were not appearing for UI for players over level 100. Sorry, level 300. That was definitely a big issue. That will definitely help. And then fixed incorrect Primarch stat displays calculations with seasonal buffs. Very nice. Now, this is the big thing. Centralized banking. And this was what people were freaking out about, and Royal Pain Wife, I actually just finished watching a stream of hers where she kind of talked about this. She clarified some questions that I had. I think I asked too many and annoyed her. I kind of felt bad, but I honestly had no clue what was going on. I just really wanted to know. So I got a good understanding, I think, of what this means. So basically what this does is it combines all of your different teams' banks into one bank. Now, people misread these little bullet points under management. Player can access, this is players, it means everyone can access all gold, food, and lumber from any of their team's castles. Looking at any castle's bank tab will show the total balances of each resource owned by a team as a whole. Now, what this means, or I should say what this does not mean, is that anyone on your team, like just a random, Joe kid over here, alright, I guess man, because there's barely any kids on this game. So this random Joe man, alright, he's over here, sitting here, he's level 20. He can't take, 5 million gold without someone, knowing, right? What it is simply saying is that you don't have to go between different castles and look at each individual castle's bank. It will be in one big bank, as you'll see down here. You can hold up to 3 billion gold. It is just in one place. So it's going to make people who are trying to level up their castles, the officers, the leaders, the bank positions, all this stuff, it's going to make it a lot easier to manage, I think. So that's good. Now, what it continues on is it says any governor, banker, or officer at any castle can access the team's bank and distribute funds to any player as they see fit. So if you have the ability to already transfer materials now, pre-update, post-update, you will still have that ability. So any banker slash officer slash governor can use the bank's resources to donate or upgrade infrastructure on any castle. That's kind of my understanding. I don't know if it's still individualized to where only the governor at a particular bank can upgrade his own castle, I don't know if a governor, let's say, at Castle A can upgrade the infrastructure at Castle B where he's not the governor. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't really specify, but yeah. And then you got the tax rate shared among all the team's castles. And you'll get charged to the team's set rate regardless of wherever they set home. So for all y'all slackers out there who set your homes elsewhere on, the free zones, safe zones, and not on the castles, PG got you. Yeah, so no matter where you set your home, you're going to get taxed. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be fun. Okay. Conquering. Now, this is some changes. The conquering team steals from the conquered team's gold storage when a castle is conquered. So, basically, let's say I'm attacking Dreadnought, alright, because baller, and they have 100 million gold and a castle. I take it. 10% of the gold is going to be mine. So, I get 10 million gold. Yay, me. That's basically what it means. Before, all of that gold would just disappear. Basically, PG would get it. And we don't want that. So, they fortunately have given us the chance to get that gold whenever we take out a castle. So, that's kind of nice. I think it just gives them a little bit more of an incentive to attack castles. So, good job. I kind of like it, It's not like a huge, it's not a huge change that's going to really affect the strategies of Atlas, but it does add a nice bonus for sure. Okay, and then the storage capacity. Now, this is where it gets crazy. So every bank that your team has, so let's say you have 30 banks, all right, and you have level 1 banks, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, on, up to level 12. So you have all these banks. Originally, pre-update, each bank was individual. So this level 1 bank could only hold 15 million gold. This level, 12 bank could hold I don't know how much gold, 60 million gold, all right? So instead of that now, because it's all one bank, basically what they said is that you add together all of your team's banks, all of your banks. So let's say you have 10 castles that are level 12. So that's 120 combined levels. For every single bank level, you get 5 million gold. So 5 million, 5 times 120, which would be that would be 600. So 600 million gold total that you can, I think actually technically speaking it's 615 million gold in your big centralized Atlas bank. Does that make sense? Basically, you just add together all your banks and you times that number by 5, and then you add, the 6 zeros, and then you add 15 million, and that will give you the amount. It kind of shows you right here. So, like, if you have total bank levels of 12, you'll have 75 storage, max. And Royal Pain Wife mentioned on stream, like, because if you look at it, it says bank level 12, 75 million storage max, but 24, it's only 135. And the bank level 12 times 2 is 24, but 75 times 2 is not 135, it's 150. That is because at level 0, banks start out with 15 mil. So it's like a y-intercept if you're going to do like this, slope. The slope is 5, the intercept is 15. Wow, why am I doing math? That's such a bad idea. That's such a bad idea. I'm going to mess up. But basically, you add 15. So because it starts out with 15 mil, you have to subtract 15 from 150, which will give you 135, basically. And then the food/lumber max is kind of nice as well. And here is the interesting thing. And I love this. And I think that a lot of the newer teams in Atlas are going to really see this as a huge, huge buff. Because originally, pre-update, if you were brand new to Atlas, you had no way to accumulate all your team's gold. Right? Because you had no castles. You had no castles. You didn't really have a way to keep your gold safe except in your own storage huts, which, by the way, have no protection whatsoever. But now, even if you have no castles, a level 0 bank holds 15 mil. Which, coincidentally, is, I think, the running price for most level 2 castles. It might be level 3, I can't remember. I think it used to be 15 mil for level 2 castles. So you can buy a castle straight up from this. And I love that. Because really what it does is it makes it to where teams don't have to try and buy a castle with gold when they can't stock up all the gold in one place, right? It just makes the life of officers and leaders so much easier. So, good job, PG. Like, this is one of the few updates where I'm like, the entire update is good, right? There's always like these little curveballs that they add in that doesn't really fit. This update, good job, PG. Rip PG Coffee, though. He quit PG. Smart man. But yeah, he's gone. And he was one of the ones who actually had sense, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, brand new PG employee. I think PG. Oh great. Oh, PG chocolate. That's it. I remember the C's. PG chocolate. How long until she hates me too? Who knows? Okay, and then simulation. Never mind. The same time transfers. There we go. I cannot talk. I cannot pronunciate. So basically, for every single bank that you own, you get an extra 3. So bank 0, you get 3. 1, you get 6. 2, you get 9. So you can have up to 153 transfers going if you have 50 banks. Which is kind of ridiculous. Like, imagine team chat. It's literally all going to be transfers. That would be funny to see. If I was a leader, I would just spam that. Just once. Just like 1 gold each to every single person. That would be so much fun. I have no life, though. So I would have time for that. But most people actually have a life, so they probably wouldn't have time for that. But that would be really cool. But anyway, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely excited about all these new changes. Think it's going to be great. And yeah,